It's the morning of July the 12th, and Andy's stump grinding service, it's Mike's stump grinding service is just getting started on grinding this property line. That you can see the pile of wood in the foreground. That's all the salvageable wood I could get out of that line when the trees were cut down at the end of last week. So Andy, who's actually the owner and has been for quite a long time, he's brought his equipment in today because he had a number of cancellations this week, and I expressed to my neighbor, sooner is better, so that way I can sweep the property line and get some marking paint down and start the design work on what we're going to do in our next phase of development. Since my concrete person is going to be retiring this December, I decided maybe it would be a good thing to take care of the creative on this aspect of the property before he leaves. So I really wasn't expecting to do it this year. I kind of wanted to wait until all the construction was done and do this at the end, but I would rather have this done with KR Construction out in Oakdale, California, than not have it done with him, without him. So it looks like Andy is still getting situated for how to take out these trees that are right in this area. It's a little bit lower, and unfortunately some of the pile of wood that we have here is in the way for him to navigate correctly, and there's not really enough room right here for him to back up and get positioned straight in. So unfortunately I had a little ankle injury this past week, and I'm on crutches right now, so unfortunately I can't be down there to help deal with some of the logistical issues that he's having. But you know, Andy's been doing this a long time. He knows how to make it work, and he's got his son Guy in the background available to help. Looks like maybe this is going to be the first one that he's actually going to grind. You can probably zoom up a little bit. Nice thing about a diesel is you don't have to run the engine up a whole lot. Since I am limited with mobility, I can't really do much other than hobble around for a little bit. But if I extend over this way, we can see that the trees that we used to have between us and the neighbor, they're actually the neighbor's trees. Those have been taken out, so I can put a small, possibly at most knee-high planter right along the property line. Why a planter? Well, the short wall that I put in will be tied into rock below, but it doesn't really keep it from tipping over down the hill. So if I put a second wall over a few feet, I can use tiebacks from the property line wall back to the other, and it also gives me better drainage control, as well as putting the type of soil material I want into the planter without disturbing the soil underneath. What I'm really trying to do is make sure that my neighbor doesn't have any issue with uphill erosion, landslides, etc., because of whatever it is we decide to do with our property. Nice view today, sort of. Still, you can still see fog in the background, still clearing, and that's probably enough for today.